One princess has a brand new look, Genie Plus has changed again, there's a brand new Mickey-shaped snack, and more. All the latest Disney news is coming up right now on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Happy Saturday. It's my favorite time of the week where I get to tell you everything that happened in the Disney parks. So let's get right to it. All right, some major Genie Plus changes hit Disney World this week. Disney World's Genie Plus system is now a per park per day service, meaning that the price will depend on which park you're visiting, and you can select between skipping the lines for a single park or multiple parks. If you're heading into one park for one day and you want Genie Plus, remember, it's not a requirement, you don't have to buy it. You'll need to select the park you've got a park pass reservation and ticket for. But if you're visiting more than one park in a day and have a park hopper ticket, you can select the multiple parks option to use Genie Plus in all the parks you're going to. Keep in mind that if you're visiting only two parks and only want Genie Plus for one of them, then you can still buy Genie Plus for just one of the parks. Let's say you're visiting for a few days, but you only want to use Genie Plus on one of your park days. For example, we'll say it's in Magic Kingdom. You'll want to wait until that specific day of your trip to purchase Genie Plus and then buy it only for Magic Kingdom for that one day. But what if you're park hopping? After chatting with a cast member to confirm, if you are park hopping and only want Genie Plus for your second park, you can do that. For example, if you wanted to start your day in Animal Kingdom and buy Genie for Magic Kingdom for later that night, you can do that. Just be careful you're not making Lightning Lane selections before the 2 p.m. hour because you can't park hop until 2 p.m. Overall, the process is pretty similar to how Genie Plus was purchased before, only now you choose which park you want to visit. Or if you want the multiple parks option, then you're basically going to buy what Genie Plus always was before. Remember that these prices can and will change depending on the day. On busier days like summer break and the holiday season, we'll likely see those prices go up, and when Disney World is less crowded, we'll probably see them go down. However, it seems likely that the parks with the highest prices, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, will continue to have higher prices, and Animal Kingdom and Epcot will continue to be cheaper. One day after this change went live, the multi-park Genie Plus option was $27, while the single-park Genie Plus price for Magic Kingdom was $27, and Disney's Hollywood Studios was $24. In the span of 24 hours, the price of Genie Plus decreased by $2, but we will continue to monitor those costs. Things are happening over in Frontierland in Magic Kingdom. Construction is very much underway to re-theme Splash Mountain into the new Tiana's Bayou adventure, and this week we got a big update. The water tower for Tiana's Foods has been installed. This has a big sign on the front that says Tiana's Foods, which is the name of the employee-owned company that Tiana started, according to the backstory of the ride. It's topped with a giant tiara that looks like Tiana's from the film, and if you look closely, you'll see 2 stars attached to a part of the tiara. These are, of course, are Ray and Evangeline. The back of the tower says, "Never ever lose sight of what's really important," which is a quote from Tiana's father in The Princess and the Frog. And we got a first look at Tiana's new outfit for this attraction. We've seen it in the concept art, but now Disney Parks posted on both Instagram and TikTok a video of Tiana transforming from her popular green dress into her new adventure outfit. Disney noted that Tiana in the Disney Parks is still meeting in her royal green dress. If you want to know more about the story of this new ride coming to Disney World and Disneyland, click the link in the description below. It is officially July and Magic Kingdom, specifically Main Street USA, is in the spirit. Holiday decor is out in full force all along Main Street for the 4th of July holiday. What do you think? Will you and your Disney crew be celebrating the weekend at Disney World? If so, you can tune into a special fireworks show in Magic Kingdom on July 3rd and 4th. And be sure to follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog to see all the fun activities and snacks and characters around Disney World on July 4th. The 2023 Food and Wine Festival in Epcot will run from July 27th through November 18th and will feature all kinds of food booths, merchandise, and fun experiences for everyone to enjoy. At the festival, you'll also be able to check out the Eat to the Beat concert series and grab a dining package to secure your seat. The Eat to the Beat concerts themselves are totally free to enjoy, but if you want to secure your seat at a particular concert, especially the popular ones, you might want to book a dining package. These include your meal at participating Epcot restaurants and guaranteed seating for one of the concert shows that night. Eat to the Beat dining packages are offered Fridays through Mondays, and reservations are highly recommended. Reservations open up on July 6th, but just where will you be able to eat on these dining packages? Here's a list of all the participating restaurants. Note that at Spice Road Table, the dining package includes 2 small plates, a shared dessert platter, and a non-alcoholic beverage. All other participating restaurants include an appetizer, entree, and dessert, or 1 full buffet or family-style meal where applicable, and a non-alcoholic beverage. Want to snatch up a last-minute dining package? Same-day packages will be available at Regal Eagle Smokehouse, subject to availability. And for a look at the pricing of each package, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Epcot's Food and Wine Festival is the largest festival of the year, and we here at DFB Guide want to make sure you are prepared for your visit. That's why we already started working on our DFB Guide to the 2023 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. With over 250 pages of information, you can tackle the Food and Wine Festival like a pro with this guide. You can pre-order it now on our website at dfbstore.com. We're still waiting for menus. Recently, Flying Fish over at Disney's Boardwalk Resort added some new items to their menu. We went to try them out. We ordered the Spanish octopus and the Chilean sea bass. The octopus for $21 was served with saffron aioli, shaved fennel, and crispy garlic. While this is a new version of this dish, the restaurant has served Spanish octopus in the past, and it was firm and meaty and had a nice char, and it gave it a bold flavor. It was served on a bed of shaved fennel, which was crunchy and delicious, and the veggies were sweet and vinegary, which added a bright and tangy touch to balance out the aioli. Next up, that Chilean sea bass for $56. Flying Fish also offered a similar Chilean sea bass dish a few years ago, but this newer version is served with miso blue crab, bok choy, spiced Fresno, and lemongrass nage. The sea bass was cooked perfectly. It had a beautiful crispy outside and a nice buttery texture and flavor. It was tender, relatively mild, and had the perfect amount of flake salt on top. The carrots and bok choy were fresh and crunchy and had a hint of citrus from that lemongrass, which really brightened up the fish. Lastly, we tried the new chocolate hazelnut bar for dessert, which was a hazelnut dacqua with milk chocolate whipped cream, candied hazelnuts, and orange sorbet. This was enjoyable, but not necessarily something we would order again for $14. So it kind of goes along with my theory that those super expensive signature restaurant desserts are never as good as you want them to be. For our full review of Flying Fish, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Disney Springs has some of the best food on Disney World property, at least in our humble opinion, and that includes some of our favorite restaurants like Wine Bar George and Homecomin'. But Homecomin's been missing one of its best desserts, and that is back. The Shine Cake is back at Homecomin'. This signature dessert is made with butter cake soaked in moonshine syrup and served with a seasonal fruit gastrique and a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream. We love this cake. It's moist and dense, sort of like a pound cake with a sweet glaze and just a hint of moonshine flavor. If you're worried about the hummingbird cake, that's still on the menu too. I honestly, you guys know I love cake with a heavy frosting, so I didn't think I was going to like the Shine Cake, but it is phenomenal. So even if you're a big frosting fan, still try it. I'm never sure what to get between the hummingbird cake and the Shine Cake when I go to Homecomin'. If you're in the mood for some Italian fare, Trattoria al Forno at Disney's Boardwalk Resort fits the bill. They recently reopened after a short refurbishment, so we decided to stop by for dinner to check it out. Overall, this was a pretty good place to find some quality Italian food. It is a little pricey, but compared to other fine dining restaurants in the area, it is reasonable. The service is incredible, and it's a great spot if you're staying at an Epcot resort or want to enjoy the boardwalk. The atmosphere on the boardwalk is something special. It's worth a stop on its own, but if you're looking for a satisfying meal for your evening in the area, try Trattoria. I was very impressed by this lasagna that looks like a little meat purse, doesn't it? For our full thoughts and review, you can head to our website. If you've ever stayed at a Disney World hotel, you might be aware that they all have some kind of campfire where you can roast marshmallows for free. But you can also buy a s'mores kit and make your own s'mores. Well, new s'mores kits have arrived at the hotels, and y'all, they are shaped like Mickey. We got ours at the Riviera. The new Mickey-shaped s'mores kits for $7 feature 2 Mickey-shaped graham crackers, pieces of dark chocolate, and an artisan marshmallow with notes of vanilla and honey. Yep, Disney s'mores just got an upgrade. Note that these are like homemade marshmallows, so they look a little different from the ones that come in the bag at the store. We also noticed that these don't really roast like regular marshmallows, but they do get gooey. The most important question is, how did it taste? First, we loved these graham crackers because they were soft and not crumbly like regular crackers. A cast member also told us all the ingredients are made locally, and we could tell because the flavor was very fresh. The ingredients basically just melt in your mouth, and the flavors are great, but honestly, we just need to buy a bag of the graham crackers, which were our favorite part. The chocolate pieces basically just get sucked up into the marshmallow, and they didn't really taste like much, but it all still worked. So Is it worth $7 for one s'more? Well, if you're wanting a fun Mickey snack or looking for something to do with the kids, maybe, but that's still a lot of money for just one s'more. Who wants to eat just one? You can get regular marshmallows at each campfire for free, so it might make more sense to bring your own graham crackers and chocolate. You can check your hotel schedule to find out what time the campfire is available each day. More s'mores? Yes, please. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company has rolled out a few new different types of cookies, and we picked one up to try. Meet the s'mores cookie. It's a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips, graham cracker pieces, marshmallows, and sea salt for $5.99. Now, this thing was chocolatey. The chocolate got melty in the sun, which we actually did enjoy. We also really liked the sea salt on top. It tasted great combined with the chocolate chips. The parts with marshmallows were fun and gooey as well, but there weren't many of them, and we wish there had been. This cookie was a bit drier than we typically look for, but it had a good flavor. Next to Gideon's, which is thick, doughy, soft, and a little cakey, this was comparatively dry and kind of disappointing. Was it awful? No, but it's similar in price to Gideon's, and Gideon's is way better. The 2023 Food and Wine Festival is set to debut on July 27th, like we said. And while we are still waiting on menus for the food booths, Epcot just debuted the new popcorn bucket. A little weird on the timing since Flower and Garden is still going on, but hey, won't complain about new food and wine stuff in Disney World. If you think this popcorn bucket looks familiar, you are not wrong. Disney first debuted a similar bucket at Toontown in Disneyland that comes with a few snacks instead of popcorn, and then brought that over to Disney's Hollywood Studios since both parks have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But this popcorn bucket in Epcot is a little different because it has a food and wine lanyard attached and the name of the fest on top of the picnic basket, and the blanket in the picnic basket is also blue checkered instead of red. If you look closely, there are two little ants on the popcorn bucket. One of them is sitting on top of the basket, having a snack. Is it too soon to celebrate Halloween? No? Over at the Mickey's of Hollywood shop in Disney's Hollywood Studios, we found a Halloween-inspired t-shirt complete with witch's hat and everything. It's got a candy corn-inspired color palette and a bright orange background. All you need is a broom and you'll be all set. The top is available for $29.99 or $25 if you purchase 2 tees. For more Disney Parks news, head to our website. We make sure to keep you updated on all things Disney over there. And you can sign up for our free newsletter, and I will personally send you an email making sure you know all the latest news as soon as we do. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.